For over 50 years, the Bonfire has been a staple in Ocean City's dining scene. Once considered a true fine dining experience, it built its reputation on a high-end buffet, quality steaks and seafood, and a place where families spent their special occasions, such as birthdays and anniversaries. For decades, both tourists and locals came to Ocean City because of the Bonfire. It wasn't just another restaurant on Coastal Highway, it was a destination. Guests knew it for its all-you-can-eat snow crab legs, a huge prime rib and seafood spread, and an atmosphere that felt like a celebration every night. In its prime, the Bonfire delivered on that promise of special consistently. But when we look at the Bonfire today, the story is more complicated. Online reviews are now mixed. Some guests still describe a high-quality dining experience with good service and generous portions. However, many others point out issues that are hurting the brand and its ability to justify a premium price. A common theme in recent reviews is food quality. For a price around $47 per person, many diners feel the food doesn't live up to expectations. Guests mention that items taste like they've been frozen beforehand, some dishes come out cold or soggy, and food left under heat lamps for too long ends up dried out or burnt by the end of the night. Service has also slipped from the fine dining level the Bonfire was once known for. Reviews mention long waits for drinks or crab legs, and frustration with automatic gratuity being added to parties of more than 7 people. On top of that, a few guests report an unpleasant smell inside the restaurant and even occasional bug sightings, both of which directly damage the perception of cleanliness and quality. All of this stands in contrast to its long history and creates a gap between what people remember the Bonfire used to be and what they experience now. Because of that, our group recommends a strategic refresh that respects the Bonfire's legacy while modernizing the experience for today's customers. On the food side, we propose a new cooking process that relies less on frozen products, incorporates fresher, locally sourced seafood, and introduces updated menu items that better match the high price point. The goal is to make the buffet feel premium again, both in taste and presentation, so guests feel they are getting real value for what they pay. On the interior side, we suggest modernizing the space with new lighting, updated seating, and fresh paint colors. This doesn't mean losing the character of the original Bonfire, but rather bringing the environment up to date so it feels clean, bright, and inviting, instead of outdated or worn down. Beyond physical changes, we recommend improving the training program. Right now, new employees reportedly receive only one training shift before they're on their own. Moving to a structured, multi-shift training process focused on service standards, timing, and guest interaction would help restore that fine dining level of service the Bonfire was once famous for. Finally, we suggest an updated branding approach, from visuals and messaging to how the restaurant presents itself online. The branding should highlight both its 50-year legacy and its renewed commitment to quality, signaling to former regulars and new visitors that the Bonfire is taking their feedback seriously. To build on the changes to the dining experience, we also looked at how the Bonfire can better use its nightclub to drive growth and rebuild its reputation. The Bonfire nightclub isn't brand new. It used to be a large part of the business in the past, and it was officially brought back last year. So this upcoming season will be the second year of its revamp. But in its first year back, the nightclub was run on a very limited scale, only a couple of Thursday nights, so it never really reached its full potential. Those Thursday nights were branded as International Night, targeting 21+ J1 students, especially Eastern European workers in Ocean City. The theme shaped the menu, which featured Bulgarian, Armenian, and Polish drinks like Timisoariana, Pliska VSOP, Kolikia, and Varka Classic. Specials included $3 green tea shots, $5 rail drinks, $3 local drafts, $5 imports, $3.50 bottled beer, and simple food deals like pizza, sliders, and hot dogs. On paper, that sounds like a solid themed night. But in practice, very few people showed up. Most of the crowd ended up being employees and friends of employees, rather than a steady flow of new customers. That tells us a few things. The schedule was too limited, the targeting was too narrow, and the promotion didn't connect strongly enough with a broader audience. We recommend repositioning Bonfire Nightclub as more than a niche international night and turning it into a consistent traffic driver. The focus should be on three key groups: locals in the off-season, tourists and J1 students in the on-season, and buffet customers looking to extend their evening. The club can keep some international elements but should expand into regular live music and DJ nights, creating weekly themes, like local bands, DJ dance nights, or karaoke, that people can rely on and plan for. The Bonfire can strengthen its reputation by deepening community connections. Partnering with local hotels can attract guests with discounted cover, drink vouchers, or dinner and nightlife packages. Working with local bands to create recurring live music nights builds a loyal crowd and promotes regional talent. Alongside that, hosting community events, festival tie-ins, charity nights, and first responder appreciation events helps position the Bonfire as a business that supports its community, not just a place to drink. Taken together, improved nightclub programming, stronger community partnerships, a clearer online presence, and better review management can help the Bonfire bring in more customers, reach a wider audience, and rebuild a positive, modern reputation, while still honoring the legacy it's built over the last 50 years.